Hey everyone, Lauren Lakrita here. Today I want to share with you my 3 tips on how you can navigate through any type of change. And in particular, for what's going on at the moment with the coronavirus, there is a lot of change happening at a rapid rate and very, very quickly. And so what I want to share with you is how you can understand yourself to really show up and move through and navigate through this change, because the coronavirus is impacting so much more than just, needing to be isolated. It's impacting our economy. It's impacting the way that we behave in supermarkets. It's impacting the market. It is going to impact organizations. It's going to impact small businesses, and it's going to impact the way that we work and think, and we are in a time where we are being forced to innovate. So what I want to share with you is how I have really transitioned my life to be able to navigate through change, and perhaps how you can use it to, if you are feeling the emotions that come about as a result of the coronavirus, the fear that's coming up, the behavior that's coming up. So what I'm going to share is my top 3 tips that I have implemented over the last 5 years. And in particular, the last 5 years, because 5 years ago, I found myself in a position where I was completely stressed, completely overwhelmed, and my mindset was not in a good place, and neither was my behavior. And I coped through working excessive hours, and I also coped through alcohol. And so I have been on a mission over the last 5 years to learn how to think, behave, and respond differently in all areas of my life. And one of the biggest things that I have really got okay with is navigating through uncertainty, navigating through change, and really recognizing fear for what it is, and really understanding when fear shows up in our bodies. So my top 3 tips, I'm going to do a little countdown from 3 to 1, so make sure you stick around for number 1, because it's my absolute favorite, and it's the one that has really transformed the way I think and behave. So tip number 3 is really, for me, it's around creating a healthy mind and a healthy body. And I know we hear this a lot. So for me, where I was 5 years ago was really unhealthy habits. And so I just started taking a step each and every single day to really create new habits, to really create a healthy mindset and a healthy body. So one way that I create a healthy mindset is really being selective about what I filter into my mind. So for example, every morning I will listen to some type of motivational clip, and I will make sure that I am feeding my mind with really positive, uplifting, and motivational ways of thinking and behaving. So for example, translating that to the coronavirus, at the moment I am really selective about what I look at on Facebook, on social media. I'm really selective about where I find the news, where I find out what's actually happening, because we are marketed to, guys, right? Social media and messages every single day. So for me, I'm really selective about what I let my mind see, particularly at the moment around the coronavirus. And that for me is really important, because I have experienced anxiety in the past, and I do a lot to really manage my levels of fear and anxiety. So for me, with all of the things coming at us around the coronavirus, I am very mindful of what I'm putting into my mind and what I'm looking at social media at this time in particular. In terms of body, I'm really big on setting my body up for success so that I can have a healthy mind. So it's simple little things that I've just started implementing: healthy shakes, healthy food, being as healthy as I can, even just putting water. In terms of managing when fear comes up for me, or uncertainty comes up for me, ways that I manage my body is I'll just go out for a walk. I know my triggers. I know it's this uneasy feeling in my stomach when I'm feeling fearful or feeling uncertain. So I will go out and I will have a walk. Something just simple like this. And these are daily habits that I have started implementing in my life. I started 5 years ago, and I add new things, I tweak new things, I see what works for me. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 2 is really around communication. So what am I being told through social media? What's being marketed at me? And how do I filter that and communicate that effectively? So I'll come back to anything that I hear or see. If I feel that there's some sort of fear or anxiety triggering, I stop and I ask myself, what story am I telling myself right now? So coronavirus, for example, let's look at the toilet paper example. I can see people going out and buying toilet paper. So for me, I feel that I'm human. So I feel that, I need to go buy toilet paper. Everyone else is doing it. There must be something that I'm missing. But I stopped myself and looked at it realistically. How much toilet paper do we have? What's the supply for it? What's the demand for it? Realistically, the story that I'm telling myself that I need toilet paper right now, is that accurate? And it was as simple as just stopping, breathing, and going, what story am I telling myself right now? Is it rational? Do I need to act right now? Or can I wait a couple of days until we get the toilet paper, for example? And that is then how I communicate back out to the world. But really, I start with communicating to myself, asking myself, what story am I telling myself right now? And is it rational? And do I need to act right now? And then the final one, number 1, and this is the one that has really transformed my response to fear, change, and uncertainty, and that is managing my emotions. So I get really clear on how I'm feeling about something. So if something's marketed to me, if I'm reading something on social media, someone says something to me, what does that trigger for me? And I ask myself 2 things. Am I reacting right now, or am I responding? So I know when I'm reacting to something is when I feel it and I react, and I haven't actually let my brain catch up to, talk and rationalize whether it's a good decision that I'm making. So I know that I am reacting when my body is taking over. So what I have done to really shift that is I breathe. I give a little break state and I stop and I breathe, and I then ask myself to respond. How do I need to respond to this? What is the best decision to make right now? What I'm feeling right now, again, is it rational? And if we come back to the toilet paper example, the reacting response would have been, I feel that fear. Everyone else is getting toilet paper. I'm going to go out and get toilet paper. Right now, that's reaction. Responding is where I went, whoa, let's breathe, what's going on? Let's look at this rationally. Let's let my brain think here right now. Let's respond to this situation. Do I need toilet paper right now? Can I get toilet paper tomorrow? How much toilet paper do I actually need? As an example. And that my ability to now really have that as a way of thinking, as a habit, has actually really transformed my life. One of the things I really learned from all of my self-work is that I reacted a lot as opposed to responding appropriately to situations. So I trust this helps. What I really want to get across in this video is that you're a human being. So whatever you are feeling at the moment it's normal for you. It's then how you can use that to create the life that you want to create, how you can use this to navigate through the change that we are going through, because we are going to see even more change as a result of the coronavirus, and how this can help you really step up into your own personal leadership. It's helped me transform my life, and I trust that it will help you transform your life. If you've got any comments, please comment in the comments below. I'd love to hear your comments, and I look forward to connecting with you again really soon. Hey everyone, Lauren Lakota here. If you liked this video and want to receive even more like it, then click the subscribe button below so that you can keep updated with regular content that I am posting just for you. So take action right now, click the subscribe button below, and I look forward to connecting with you again really soon.